Clark County Today is presented by Connell Real Estate. Hire an agent, get a team. Learn more by visiting connellrealestate.com. Clark County Today is brought to you by Target Zero with the goal of eliminating traffic fatalities in Washington by 2030. Take the pledge today.
Hey everyone, Chris Brown here with your ClarkCountyToday.com video update for Thursday, March 18th. Well, today the family of Kevin Peterson Jr. announced that a wrongful death tort claim has been filed against Clark County in connection with his officer-involved shooting death last October. Kevin Peterson Sr. told media at the Aero Club in Vancouver that they believe deputies were in the wrong when they shot his son in the back as he ran away, and that they believe the investigation has been mishandled.
We haven't heard one thing as of yet from the Clark County Sheriff's Department about the killing of my son. We haven't heard nothing.
That's happy heart.
Mm-hmm.
As this claim is filed this week, what would you like to see come from this claim?
Justice. Just like I just said, justice. Officers, all three officers involved, held accountable. You know, you shot a man in the back while he was running away. He didn't. They weren't in immediate danger, so therefore their service pistol shouldn't have been drawn.
In a response, Clark County Sheriff Chuck Atkins called the death of Peterson Jr. a tragedy, but added that the sheriff's office is not involved in the investigation, which is being handled by an outside agency in accordance with Initiative 940. Atkins added that the independent investigative team should have assigned a liaison to provide updates to the family. Atkins said the county has yet to review the tort claim. In their statements, deputies said they believe Peterson Jr., who was armed, presented a threat because he was running towards approaching officers, which is why they opened fire. 3 deputies were placed on leave during the investigation. In related news, Clark County District Court Judge Darvin Zimmerman remains under fire for comments captured on a hot mic in which he referred to Peterson Jr. as, quote, the black guy they were trying to make an angel out of, and saying he thought the 21-year-old was so dumb to run from officers over a potential drug charge. On Monday, Clark County Superior Court judges sent Zimmerman a letter saying they were revoking his authority to perform any Superior Court judicial officer functions, including the ability to preside over any cases. That letter was signed by the court's 11 judges and 4 commissioners. In addition to that, City of Vancouver Attorney Jonathan Young said he is prepared to file a motion for disqualification on prejudice should Zimmerman be asked to preside over in any of the city's cases. Zimmerman issued a statement Tuesday through his attorney apologizing for his comments. The judge said he was taking some time away to step away and reflect on his situation. Well, the city of Vancouver, meanwhile, is pressing ahead with plans to outfit police officers and their vehicles with cameras, and for the first time, we're getting a sense of when that could happen. In a presentation this week, City Manager Eric Holmes said they're aiming for April of 2022 for the full program to roll out, which would include not just body-worn cameras, but also dash cameras and cameras in the back of patrol cars. The city will begin seeking proposals from companies in the near future with a goal of testing the selected system over the summer and then a full rollout next spring or earlier if possible. There's no estimate yet how much the program might cost. Earlier estimates put the cost of implementation at $1.25 million, but that was for body-worn cameras only. Further details on potential options are expected in late April or early May of this year. Well, Clark County Public Health reported 4 COVID-related deaths since Wednesday, including a man in his 40s with underlying conditions. There was also a spike in hospitalizations, with 22 confirmed and 9 suspected cases, making up 5.4% of bed space. That's up nearly 2 percentage points over yesterday. There were 34 new cases reported since yesterday, and active cases rose by 12 to 280 people. In better news today, Washington Governor Jay Inslee announced that the timeline for COVID-19 vaccine eligibility will be moved up, with the next 2 groups eligible starting March 31st. That's several weeks faster than previously expected.
And no matter when you became eligible throughout this progress, you will remain eligible. So if you're over 65 and you're eligible today, we have more people who are becoming eligible, but you still are eligible to get the vaccine. That'll remain the case throughout this vaccine recovery program.
The next 2 phases will include restaurant employees and anyone over the age of 60, as well as people over age 16 with at least 2 comorbidities. The governor also announced that an eviction moratorium is being extended through June 20th, and that visitations at long-term care facilities and nursing homes can begin again effective immediately. The beloved Hazeldell Parade of Bands has been canceled for the second straight year after organizers felt that public health concerns due to the pandemic were still too high of a risk. Unlike last year, however, the Hazeldell/Salmon Creek Business Association and Clark County Fire District 6 have a backup plan. They're going to work with folks at Music World and record performances of each participating school's band and compile a virtual showcase. Fire Commissioner Brad Lothspek said they hope to release the full video compilation in May, around the time the parade would normally take place in Hazeldell. In their last normal year, some 28 bands participated in the parade with around 3,500 people in total. The organizers say they are hoping for at least 7 or 8 bands to record and are not limiting it to high schools. To learn more, visit our story at clarkcountytoday.com. Well, a 3-sport athlete from Heritage High School made a cool announcement last night before her team's volleyball game. Katie Penuetta had her choice of college sports. Which one did she pick? Here's Paul Valencia.
A cool moment at Heritage High School last night. 3-sport athlete Katie Penuetta used senior night on the volleyball court to announce that she will be going to the Air Force Academy to play basketball. Congrats, Katie.
So I'm committing to the Air Force Academy, the U.S. Air Force Academy, to play basketball. Leaving in June for basic training. Really looking forward to it. So blessed and beyond grateful to even have this opportunity to play this year. And I'm so excited for the Air Force, and I'm really, really looking forward to the future.
One last thing, what does being a Heritage Timberwolf mean to you?
I think it means loyalty and pride and culture. I think that this school has really promoted positivity and changing everything for the better, and I'm so grateful for how far that we've come and how much better we've gotten and the positivity that we've spread around this school.
All right, thanks, Paul, and good luck to Katie. Well, finally, this afternoon, Clark County Today's award-winning photographer Mike Schultz has been up to his usual practice of providing us with eye-opening visuals to enjoy. For the past week, Mike has been devoting his spare time to shooting images of eagles preying on the Smelt Run on the Lower Lewis River near Woodland. According to Mike, this year's run was around 3 weeks late, but it has been the strongest in nearly a decade. Not as prolific as the runs from the 1980s, but nevertheless a very significant increase over recent years. Mike has taken some spectacular images of eagles, seagulls, and sea lions who've been flocking to the area drawn by the Smelt Run. Mike says there appear to be several hundred eagles flying over the site at different times. We hope you enjoy these images. And that is our Thursday check of the stories we're following for you at clarkcountytoday.com. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to see when stories are posted and be part of the conversation. News tips and story suggestions can go to news@clarkcountytoday.com. For all of us, I'm Chris Brown. Thanks for watching. We'll be back with you again tomorrow.